Welcome everybody. This is an Animal Company guide. We're gonna be explaining how to play the game. We're gonna be explaining. Look at my mouth. We're gonna be explaining the currency, the movement, everything about it. We have a new player here, and yeah, follow me. Okay. So first thing first, movement. This is one of the most important aspects of the game. Pretty much to move, right? You don't have legs. You only have arms. So to move,
Yeah.
you're gonna push down on the floor and pull back like you're skiing. So it's like you're skiing one at a time, right? One hand at a time. There we go. Yep.
Not at a time. Like this?
Yeah. So you're pretty much it's like you're grabbing the ground, pretend you're grabbing the ground and pushing it back. Grabbing the ground and pushing it back. And with enough practice you can get pretty fast, right? And they're your
Yeah.
arms, so you have a lot of control. You can jump. If you push off the ground hard enough, you jump.
What
You can grab
oh,
stuff. You know what I mean? There we go. Yep. So yeah, the ground and your arms are the most important thing. One of the most important things in this game. All right. The second thing we're gonna talk about is the currency. There are three types of currency in the game. They allow you to buy stuff, right? You're gonna notice on your watch if you look at your left hand, you have a green
yeah.
currency, a yellow currency, and a purple currency. So the green currency allows you to purchase stuff that you have unlocked from the tech tree. We'll get to that later. But if you come to here, if you don't have anything unlocked, you won't be able to see anything. But if you do, you can use this page to buy stuff. So you grab something from here and you pull, and the number shows how much it costs. All right. We'll get to the tech tree later how to unlock stuff. But for now, we're just showing you. You can click with your index finger, or pretty much any other finger, and to purchase something, you grab it and pull. There you go.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you have the stick unlocked. There we go. Okay. Now let's talk about the yellow currency. The yellow currency is called company coins, right? These they don't allow you to purchase items, but they allow you to purchase cosmetics. Cosmetics can be found in the shop. Follow me. There we go. So cosmetics can be found in the shop. The number shown on the cosmetics is how much it costs, right? Um, you can get company coins by mining. We'll get to that later as well, or by purchasing it with real money. And these are the prices. Keep in mind that some cosmetics can only be purchased with actual money, like this Molotov bundle. You cannot get any of those if you don't spend this $40 Canadian, right?
okay.
The third currency is research points. So research points allow you to purchase stuff on the tech tree. You can get them from packs like this one right here. Follow me. Wait, do these give? Okay, these don't. But sometimes you'll have special bundles for limited times, and it'll say it comes with, let's say, 4 or 5 or 6 or sometimes 13 research points, right? And they allow you to purchase stuff from the tech tree. And now we're gonna get into the tech tree. So this is the tech tree. It looks a bit complicated from here. There are a lot of stuff to buy, but pretty much these allow you to unlock stuff to purchase with the green currency. You cannot purchase them if you don't have them unlocked. Um, yeah. So to get into the tech tree, like to get into the VR area, you use your grip button on your controller to grab the VR headset
Oh,
and then put your face into it, like put your eyes so that like you're looking in VR. So like that. There we go. So this is the tech tree. It's massive. There are a bunch of things. And there are two pathways. Mostly
I'm just kidding.
mostly a weapons area and a gadget area, right? So they'll both start from so the weapons area starts from this dynamite and the tech area starts from this weird glow stick. So to
Wait, what area?
progress, you have to grab onto this thing and pull the purple diamond down. If you don't have it unlocked, right? You do that.
I already
Um,
have it unlocked.
Yeah, so these green stuff are zip lines, which allow you to, if you purchase this and the next item, you can zip line between the two. Okay? So just by grabbing it. And yeah, so these allow you, these will basically be unlocked in your menu at spawn, right? Or you could purchase them directly from here if you grab it. Yep. So to grab stuff, this is a big important thing. To grab stuff, you can use the grip button or the A/X button on either controller, right? To drop items, you use the A/X controller on either one as well. So drop, you can pick it up, drop, you can pick it up. You can try. Pick it up and then drop it using the A button. Yep, and then pick it up. There we go. Alright, that's it for the text tree. Okay, so once you have progressed far enough in the game and with enough research points, you can purchase items. Well, certain items can be equipped on your back or your hip slots if you have unlocked them. So you can grab a bag, okay, and remove the stick from your back. Remove the stick. Yeah, so to open it, mostly the interact button for a lot of items is the B/A/Y button on either hands. So if you pick it up and press B on right controller, it opens and closes it. Okay. Yes. To put items in it, you can open and then drop an item, or you can drop an item on the floor and tap the bag with the item. So try it out. There we go. So now it's in the bag. To remove it, you just tip it upside down while it's open. And it comes out. To put it on your back, you have a stick on your back right now, but to put it on your back, you hover over your shoulder, around your neck area, and you either drop it or press the grip button. And you'll hear that zipping sound. That means you have it on your back. There are certain items that can be equipped on your back, such as the crowbar, the pickaxe, the pan, the stick. What else? A bunch of items. And yeah. Alright, now we're going to talk about the hip slots once you have unlocked them. They pretty much work the same as your back. And keep in mind, only certain items work, so you're going to have to experiment. But if I grab this crowbar and I click grip around my right hip, it's now equipped on my right hip. If I press grip on my left hip or drop, it's now equipped on my left hip. But you have to unlock them from the tech tree. It's the gadget area, so the green part, to unlock this. On top of that, there are a lot of items that can be interacted with. So, for example, this lights, weird glow stick, right? If you click the top button or the B/Y button on respective controllers, you can interact with it to turn it on/off. Same thing with the balloons. You can inflate the balloon. You can't obviously disinflate, but you can inflate. And if you let go, it goes up, right? You can do this with rockets, right? If I press the top controller, I go up. These are jetpacks. You can do this with weapons as well. The revolver reloads the revolver with the top button. And most of the guns, but pretty much all the guns, you shoot by using the trigger button like an actual weapon, right? Okay. Same as the RPG, right? You shoot by using the trigger button. Okay. To reload weapons, you have to first unlock their respective ammo, and you have to purchase it and use the interact button while it's next to the gun. So the interact button would be the top button. On the left controller is the Y button, and if you click it, it reloads and you can shoot again. Same goes for the revolver. If I press the interact button, it reloads, and then I can do this. Fire. There are also items called consumables. So this is a type of consumable called the company ration. If you put it close to your mouth for a long amount of time, you consume it, and then there's an effect on you. So some give you health, some give you speed, some give you night vision. This specific one gives you speed, so you go way faster while it's pretty much in your system, just like so. But keep in mind, there's a crash out later, so let's wait for that to happen. There it is. but it doesn't hurt you physically, so you're good. All right, now let's talk about mining. So I'm gonna put this on my back. You can put pickaxes on your back, and follow me. We're gonna go to the sewer first, and then we can check out the mines. The mines, you gotta be careful. I suggest if you have severe arachnophobia, letting you know from now, there are giant spiders about this tall in the mines, and they're pretty scary. Funny enough, I have arachnophobia myself, so they do really creep me out. But I suggest you do not go there if you're afraid of spiders. But here, this is called a sewer. There are no spiders here. On this topic, so there are gonna be stuff on the ground called landmines. If anything touches them, they explode. So something like this, they look like that, and there's over there. If you hit that button and remove your hand, you explode. So do not do that if you do not want to die. But follow me. Let's go to the sewer. All right, we have arrived at the sewer. Our guardian's being bad. Don't worry, there is no fall damage in the game, so you can drop down. The only thing is you gotta be worried about is there's lava and there's goo. If you touch those, you will take damage. So let's drop down. Okay, is there a light? Is there a light down here? Perfect. All right, grab the light and interact. Turn it on. There are monsters down here as well, so you gotta be careful. I will go over the different types of monsters later. I will just cut to every monster there is for now, so just so you can be careful. But for now, we're talking about mining, right? So any blunt force weapon works, like the crowbar, the bat, the stick, the pickaxe is obviously the best. But to mine, you just hit it multiple times and it breaks. And depending on which type of ore you're mining, it'll give you different stuff. So the ones that look like nuts, if you hit them, you get the green currency. These have a chance to drop items, crates. See, you get plungers, soda cans, toilet paper. Right, there we go. See, he's using a pan, so you don't have to necessarily use a pickaxe. Let's continue this way. Yep, same as these. We already went over those. Now, there are stuff called, we like to call them amethysts, but I don't really think I know what the name is. But mining these is a one hit with the pickaxe. We gotta be careful. Mining these is a one hit with the pickaxe. And they have an increased chance of giving you the purple currency research points so that you could buy stuff from a tech tree. So let's try to see if we can get one. Alright, we're gonna go over the types of monsters now. So that is a turkey. They have a small chance to attack you when their eyes are red. Like that, if they come at you. They have a very small chance to attack you. But mostly, they are not aggressive. They'll actually run away from you if you get close. Okay, like so. They run away. And to attack, you can use any blunt force weapon, pretty much any weapon, to hit them. And you can get turkey out of it, which you can eat for health. Alright, the next monster we're going to talk about is the cyst. As you can see, it looks like a cyst. And if you touch one of these tentacles, if you do not get behind an object, a hard object like a wall, it will... like so. So you have to be very careful. Alright, the next monster we're going to talk about are those little bombs. The blue ones, if they see you, they will run at you and explode, giving you a concussion. And the black ones, if they see you, they will run at you and explode shortly after. If you don't run away, you will die, like a regular bomb. Like so. Oh man, that's dizzy. Ooh.
Oh boy, it's flying.
Okay, this is a goo. It's similar to lava. If you touch it, you take damage, like so. Look at my health. See, I take damage. So try not to touch it, because this could kill you if you get low enough. Alright, follow me. That monster right there is the red light, green light monster, or the traffic light monster. If you move when he is in his red state, you will die. Like that. My heart jumped right there. So my friend here moved, and when he was red, and he died. So you do not want to do that. Okay, there are many types of POIs, points of interest. I'm not gonna go into it too much, because if you're a new player, you want to experience the game, you want to have fun. So I'm not really gonna go into all the areas, because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But we're gonna go into the Dark Forest over there, and we are going to go look at more monsters. All right, we are now in the Dark Forest. As you can see, it is very dark. I know you would be inclined to use a flashlight, but you have to be very careful, as there is one monster who is attracted to light. And if he sees you with a light, he will run at you and he will kill you. Turn off your light for now, just so we can test it out. So that is called an anglerfish. Do not do that. Chill. And that is called an ogre, okay? So the ogre, if you get in his line of sight, he will chase you down. If he cannot catch you, he will grab a rock and throw it at you. It is a one tap. Okay?
Oh, really?
The anglerfish, if you get in front of his face, he will kill you, even if you don't have a light. But if you shine a light at him, he will also chase you and kill you. So go ahead and shine the light at the anglerfish, just for demonstration purposes. Like so, he will get angry and he will start chasing you. And he does a lot of damage, so you gotta be careful.
Coming over.
So the ogre, if he sees you, he will chase you. And if you don't get away fast enough, he'll grab you and he will kill you. Like so. There are two other main monsters. There's a spider in there. I am not going over that. It is too scary for me. I have arachnophobia. But yeah, if you have arachnophobia, do not go in there, especially because they might make it even scarier in future updates. So I suggest you be careful going into the mines. The next monster is pretty much the last monster. It's the mimic. So he looks just like a regular monkey. He's going to be plain just like that and full gorilla. They don't really come in other animals right now, like a pug or like a tiger. They don't really do that. They have no cosmetics, but they look just like a regular monkey. If you look at them for too long, if you get too close, they will get angered and they will start to beat you up. So you better be careful. You can kill them, however, with any blunt object. Pretty much all monsters can be killed, but they vary in hit points. So you got to be careful, because one monster may take 2 hits while the other monster may take 15. So you have to be careful. One thing to note, the RPG kills anything in the game.
Whoa.
But it can also kill you. So if you try to shoot it at yourself, I'm guessing you know what happens. Yep, that happens. So you please be careful when using these, as you can really injure yourself. The next topic we're going to talk about is switching your appearance, changing your appearance. So if you walk in front of the panel right here, you'll be able to see yourself with whatever you select. And keep in mind, you have to buy a lot of cosmetics, but there is also sometimes free stuff. We'll go over the computer later, with how to use the computer. But you can scroll by swiping like an iPad, swiping, your finger. This yellow bar down here rotates your character. And there are many different cosmetics. You can change your eyes if you unlock them, your tail, your gyat, your arms, your torso, your head, your color, right? So there's RGB. If you wanna look for a color, you can go online, search for RGB color code of a specific color, and you can change these values, right? So for example, the RGB color code of white is 255, 255, 255. So it would be 255 here, 255 here, and 255 here. As you can see, I am now white. You can also change your animal as a whole. So right now I am the pug, right? See. There's also different characters. So if you buy bundles, see this Molotov? He's the same. And there was once a Polar Paws. I have that. There's also outfits you can buy, and if you have any unlocked, you can equip. Hats, face accessories, and clothing. Moral of the story: when you're done changing your appearance, you have to put your hand here and hold, and it'll spawn you with your newly cosmetics. So you see, he was brown, now he's black, which is nice. One thing I forgot to mention is how to use a computer. Many people will not know how to use a computer, how to get into codes, how to get into private codes with your friends, how to redeem promo codes. And so you have 3 different exe, which means applications, right? Technically 3 different applications you can use. You have room.exe. This, you can type your code, go to a different code, which is basically a different room, right? PvP, it says enabled, so this means that other players can kill each other, so you got to be careful. If you're outside this safe zone, this yellow tape safe zone, if you're outside, you can die. If you're inside, you can't die. So this shows the number of players if PvP is enabled, your status. So if you join a different server, it'll say connecting and then connected, right? So that's how you know you're in the lobby. And the code. So right now the code is exp guide, right? So if I want to type a different code, I would type, let's say, animal, and then I press that blue return button or the enter button, and it'll take me to that code. If there's anyone in it, there's anyone in it. You cannot have 2 codes of 2 rooms of the same code. It's always 1 room per code. If you type this program, there's promo codes. If you go to the Anima Company Discord, you can check out different promo codes to redeem. One promo code right now they have going on is 100k glasses. And see, I already redeemed it, so I can't redeem it. Terminal is pretty much lore. We won't really get into that. But if you don't like dying so much in public servers, you can press this join random no PvP button, and you will join a no PvP server. And this also helps if you want to create a private code that is no PvP. So pretty much, if you want to create a no PvP private code instead of a random public code, you press this button. Once you load into the public lobby, you type your code, and if you're the first one to join that code, it'll say PvP disabled. I will demonstrate like so. Just give it a minute.
Help me, bro. Someone just took all my stuff.
As you
What
can
did they
see,
take?
it said disabled, and if I join this code and I'm the first one to join, it disables PvP. Keep in mind, you can kill yourself even in a no PvP zone. So if you're holding a grenade and you're out of safe zone, you will die if it's yours. But other people can't kill you. You can still die to monsters and landmines, so be very careful. So if you're playing with somebody and you want to befriend them, because you like playing with them, you have to go to the lobby tab, and there will be an add friend button. You have to click and hold, and it'll send him a request. If he does the same thing, you guys will be friends. Congratulations.
Yeah.
On to our
If I
last
remember
topic. Selling items. So, let's say you have a bag full of items. Let's say we want one of these, 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 and one of these. Okay? And you just come back from gathering, gems or rocks or, items. There are 2 ways to sell. Number 1, if you don't care about losing your bag, you can chuck the bag in there and sell, and it'll sell everything including the bag, so the price of the bag and everything inside. Or if you want your bag, you can press the interact button and and then go over these buttons. One of these, are there 10 buttons? Yes. One of these, or 11, something like that, 11, 12. One of these buttons, if it turns blue, it's gonna sell. So that didn't, that didn't, that didn't, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. Be careful. You will die. So you will die if someone goes in there. So you gotta be careful. Do not go in there in someone's cells. And you get money, which gets added to your accounts, pretty much. You also don't have to worry about leaving with your items. If you leave the game and you have something, it'll save. So you don't have to worry about not getting your items back if you leave the game. As long as you have it as long as you're either holding it, having it in one of your hip slots, or on your back. That is the end of this video. If you have any questions, and please leave it in the comments below. I will be happy to answer all your questions. Big thanks to Pyrobeans for helping me with this video. And yeah, just please let us know if you have any questions. They'll be answered in a very short time. If you guys need any other video on a tutorial on how to do anything else, please let us know. And we'll see you all next time. Bye bye.